Hey guys, and welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is Sonic Lost World. Well, I hope you guys had a happy whatever you celebrate toward the end of the year, followed by a happy new year. Or maybe you're just a parent and you tried to just simply survive it like I did. Either way, all of that is over and everything is back to normal, back to work, back to school, and back to the game. We're continuing on with Silent Forest Zone 3.
Time for... how come he's not blue?
Paint me, French girl, Titanic reference, just like every other LPer who plays this game makes. And of course, in my time off, I get rusty and forget to put my phone on silent. Thank you, phone. And good job on you, game. Nothing says our villains suck more than the sidekick character being more annoyed by being kidnapped than actually scared. And I love that little salute that Tails gives. Okay, here we go, Silent Forest Zone 3, and you thought we were done with ice physics? Ha ha ha, nope. Okay, so it's safe enough to twirl right here because we're simply going straight ahead. We got a red ring, really easy to grab. You barely have to do anything to get that first one. The next few can be a little bit tricky. Not so much reaching them, so much as finding them. I think the third one, we actually have to backtrack a little. The second one might still be on the straight and narrow path, if I recall correctly. You're going to have to forgive me. Haven't played for a few weeks, so let's see. Oh yeah, the next one is right down here. So just avoid these bomb characters and kick the bell where you need to go. And oh, wow, okay. Almost ate shit right there. Yeah, careful with those little Octobots right there. Still can't remember their name, but yeah, with the way the camera angle is, they can be a little hard to see if you're going really fast on the ice. So other than that, second one's pretty easy to get. We're going to have to backtrack a little bit now in order to get the third one. And yeah, just take these guys out if they're annoying you. Actually, they'll follow us to our next area right here if we don't take them out. So yeah, let's just smash through this purple ice right here. And yeah, I'm being a bit of a klepto with the animals right here. I know I could go with the circus, but I just want to show off a few animal capsules for those who might be playing along with the PC version and not have the luxury of those circuses. What just happened there? Okay, whatever. Okay, now this fourth one that we'll be going after in a little bit can be actually really tricky because it requires some advanced parkour maneuvers, and we got these chicken robots right there. Gotta be on a certain side to expose their heads so we can actually attack them. And I think the path to our next one is through some purple ice. Yeah, here it is right here. Oh, actually, you know what? No need for advanced parkour maneuvers for this fourth one. It's actually hidden in one of these stalactites. Yeah, it's hidden in one of these ice stalactites. We need to course them. Sorry I stuttered there for a little bit. I'm trying to remember the difference between stalactite and stalagmite, and it came so naturally to me in there's the red ring. It came so naturally to me in Donkey Kong 64 with Crystal Cave. So just whipped out the terms stalactite, stalagmite. Gotta remember that little ditty. Stalactites hang tight from the ceiling, and stalagmites stand up with all their might. Okay, so advanced parkour maneuvers for this final red ring. Run up on the wall, hold right, and jump just as you go around the corner. Keep holding right until you hit that invisible spring. And now let's run up on this wall right here. Hold left and jump. Hold left and jump to get over there. Hold right and jump. Hold left and jump. Hold left and jump. And right and jump, and keep holding right jump. Just keep holding right and just keep tapping the jump button as much as you can. Sometimes I manage to do it a little bit faster, so I'm high enough to get those rings up there, but yeah, sorry for that frantic, oh, god damn it. Sorry about that frantic explanation, quote unquote, of how to, parkour. It's so hard to explain. And those chicken robots, if anybody knows how to hit all three of those chicken robots back there without taking a hit, please let me know, because I have never been able to do it. Okay, and here we are, pretty much in the final stretch. Just take things nice and slow, because yeah, you don't want to fall off here, because the last checkpoint was before that fifth red ring, so you'll have to do that parkour section over again to get the fifth one. And I'll admit, I got really, really lucky there getting it on my first attempt. That usually doesn't happen for me. But there we go with Silent Forest Zone 3. In my personal opinion, one of the more frustrating stages of the game, especially if you're going after all of the red rings, simply because, well, first of all, ice physics. Just don't like the ice physics, and there's really no reason they needed to bring that back. This should have been a stage in Frozen Factory instead of that stupid billiard ball snowball stage that I hated so damn much. And of course I don't have enough. Why not? Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to go into a circus tent. And it's a cannon section. Pretty easy. Just move the cannon left and right by using the touch screen and tap the cannon in order to fire Sonic at it. And, oh, we got a purple balloon up there, so yeah, definitely don't want to hit that. The cannon circus stages are actually some of my favorite because these are the ones where you can get quite a few animals if you're really good. Not to say that I'm actually really that good at it. I'm actually doing pretty poorly here. Now that I think about it, there's really, oh wow, there's really no reason I shouldn't have gone after all of those other blue balloons. I was just trying to kind of go after them in order and letting that purple balloon distract me. And of course, as usual, because of, what the hell? What the hell? Go higher! Go higher! What the? I have no explanation for why he wasn't going higher. Well, a little over 350 animals there. Could have done better. Let's see about this one. Okay, it's another cannon section. Oh, whoa, okay. Sonic kind of missed the cannon. You know what? I swear to God, you can get a lot of animals on this as long as the game's not spazzing out on you like it has been for me. First that whole jumping situation, and now Sonic kind of missing the cannon. Anyway, this is slightly different because now you have two characters that you can fire out of the cannon. You have Sonic and you have Q-Bot's head that you can fire out. So you can, you know, kind of rapid fire or fire in two different locations if you're quick enough to catch them both in the cannon. But, it's kind of like having double the chances on the circus minigame, and I just dropped Q-Bot. Anyway, in circuses before Tails gets kidnapped, if you run into a circus minigame that actually uses two characters, the other character will be Tails, so he just kind of swaps one yellow sidekick for another. Okay, you're probably noticing that I'm in a different location of the map right now. That's because there was nothing particularly interesting or new to show off in the circus tent that I had to do immediately following that other one. So, yeah, I just cut it out. And now we're in Silent Forest Zone 4.
Look at him all, I'm so fast and stuff. Ugh, makes me sick. Time to knock him down a peg.
I just noticed that Zor has freckles. Doesn't having freckles require that you actually, you know, go outside and get some sun? Emo kids don't go out in the sun. They like darkness and stuff, and, you know, get away, get away, get away. Damn it. Yeah, they like darkness and stuff, as evidenced by a stage gimmick that we'll see later on here in this stage. Anyway, just to backtrack a little bit, what I was saying earlier about Silent Forest Zone 3, I was saying it was one of the more frustrating stages, especially when you're going after the red rings. I mentioned the ice physics, which, yeah, we should have been done with that in the ice world. No reason for ice physics to be in a forest stage. That doesn't make any damn sense. Not to mention that really frustrating parkour section that you're required to do in order to get that red ring. There's another parkour section later on in the game that you're required to do in order to get a red ring. Well, it's not really required. It's one of the ways you can do it. There is an alternate method. There's actually a wisp ability that makes it infinitely easier. But, you know, in Silent Forest Zone 3, it was pretty much required. Another weird thing, and I don't think they do this at any other point in the game, is the part where you had to backtrack for the third red ring. Now, I might be wrong, I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that there is no other point in the game in which you have to do that. And I'm getting some real Springyard Zone vibes from the level design right now. The only thing it was really missing was some rotating spiked balls. I mean, there were some spiked balls, but they were just kind of just buried there in the middle of the half pipe. Oh, by the way, if you run really fast on those rotating platforms, you can actually, you know, run completely around them as long as you keep up your momentum. Kind of like in Scrap Brain Zone. So there's 2 references to Sonic the Hedgehog 1 in one stage. And we'll also be getting kind of a callback to Sonic 3 and Knuckles a little bit later on here. There's actually a gimmick in this stage that's kind of reminiscent of Sandopolis Act 2 from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Alright, now there's something about this section here. It's kind of a long drill wisp section. Now, if you're playing through this your first time, maybe it's just me, but there's something about it that screams, collect all of the rings here if you want a red ring. I don't know what it is, but you know, my first time playing through here, I was compelled to collect all of these rings circling around here. I'm gonna resist the urge now, simply because I know that isn't the fact. But yeah, my first trip here, and first trip here for most people, you might be led to believe that. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm nuts. Anyway, yeah, you want to destroy the machine in the center to make these other circular platforms appear here. In order to build up enough speed to make it through there, make sure you actually are using the stylus to control the drill wisp. The further away you drag the stylus away from Yellow Wisp Sonic, the faster he'll go. Or you can use the control stick while holding down the run button, but I find him a little easier to control with the stylus. That's just me. And that's coming from someone who typically doesn't care for stylus controls. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks. Not that they're bad games, it's just that I have kind of big hands. And those... Come on, really? And those big hands block the screen entirely if I'm forced to tap on something in the upper left-hand corner. That being said, now everybody who has Super Mario Maker understands when I say, fuck you, Nat Attack Hard Mode. I'm never getting that Fighter Fly costume. Anyway, fun little gimmick here in this section. That's not it. Getting hit's not it. Unfortunately, I couldn't... Seriously? Okay, so it's dark in here. We need to pull on these switches in order to, well, lighten up the place. And lighting up the place is the only way that we can actually homing attack enemies. Need to get up here. Come on, get up here. Come on. Yeah, of course I'm having a hard time because I'm recording it. Every other time it's a breeze. Get up there. Thank you. You know what? Why did I even come up here? I guess animal capsules, it's not really required. Anyway, yeah, we need to keep this place lit up in order for the homing attack to work as such. Because it's not enough that we're able to see through the silhouette that, you know, where the enemies are and everything. Because it's dark, Sonic can't see. And if Sonic himself can't see, that means the homing attack doesn't work. Because he doesn't know where the enemy is, and that is so stupid. It should be enough that the player knows. The character shouldn't need to know. It's like games where, you know, there's a password or a code to get somewhere, and you know it from previous playthroughs, or maybe you looked it up on a walkthrough or something, and it's not like it's randomized through each playthrough. It's just, you know the code. You should be able to, you know, enter the code and get through, but no, it doesn't work because the character themselves don't know the code, so screw you, Super Paper Mario, and to a lesser extent, Deus Ex Invisible War. Anyway, be careful you don't get too close to the exit, because you don't have to like push yourself all the way through. You just kind of get near the teeth of that statue and you kind of just get sucked into the next area. So yeah, don't get too close. Yeah, it can be a little tricky when platforming up there for that last red ring.
Smiling hurts my face. When I hurt your face, it'll make me smile. So in the end, I'll just be hurting myself. Cool.
You know, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit confused about the whole emo thing. I'll be the first to admit that I definitely do not have a full understanding of that particular subculture. Now we gotta wait for this thing to turn around, by the way, so we can homing attack it. But yeah, so 2 characters in the Sonic series. We got Zor here, and we have Shadow the Hedgehog. 2 characters that I've heard several people refer to as emo, yet they do have severely different personalities. So which one actually is emo? I'm gonna go with Zor, because I think the only reason people called Shadow emo is because, well, he's colored black. That's about it. Personality-wise, if anything, he's more, you know, just grr rage, not like, oh, I'm so sad and stuff. Also, most emos I know are wimps, kind of like Zor there, who goes down with one fully charged homing attack. The big challenge there is just got to keep the lights on and avoid locking on to his shadow doubles there. So, well, there you go. Anyway, sorry for picking on you emo subculture throughout the duration of Silent Forest. Let it be known that I only do it because I'm a 90s kid and I see your entire subculture as the leftover pussy farts of the goth subculture. And if that offends you, then good. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show, and have a one that is good.